What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is erinbies. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. Why am I shaking my head? Because today's video is that bad. Yeah. Oh, God. Here are my social media handles if you would like to follow me. And I want to give some trigger warnings. Obviously, you saw the thumbnail. Today's video is an Optavia top leader. And the trigger warnings that I want to give are disordered eating disorders, in my opinion, relationship with food, talking about size of like pant sizes, weight, all of that stuff. This is really, really bad. This video was sent to me, and it's bad. Anyways, I feel like we need to talk about it. I feel like I need to point this out. You guys need to see this. Drop your commentary below, and if this is a video that you're like, hey, this is not for me, that is okay. Totally okay to skip this video if this is something that's going to trigger you in any way. I think Optivia is the worst, specifically this team. Yeah, this person is somewhere in the downline of Doug and Tia Wood, and she's intense. So prepare yourselves, and we're just going to go with it.
Well, I am so excited. First of all, I don't care how old this video is when you're watching it, because some of you are going to come back and watch this a year from now, 2 years from now. I want you all to understand something. That structural tension training was off the hook. Who felt like, OMG, open doors, eyes wide open. Now I know why I'm stuck in my health. Anybody felt that way? You were like, I'm 5 pounds away. I'm so close. I can do this. And this, I can do this, can't make these things happen. We really have to reset, factory reset, set your goals, decide what it is you want to accomplish in your health. So I know the reason we have so many of you on, by the way, we had to kick people off the other Zoom because we filled the house. Just saying, I'm getting texts. I think you need to buy a bigger Zoom room, Gina. I'm thinking maybe, and I'm willing. Let you just keep bringing them, and I'll keep spending money. Let's do this. Let's help so many people get healthy.
Is anybody else uncomfortable? This feels very uncomfortable. She is very intense. It feels like she got off of some training and is like completely amped up. No notes, and she's just gonna get on here and spill whatever. That's what this feels like to me. This feels very uncomfortable. Oh, God.
But tonight, I think the reason that you're on is honestly because you deep down in your soul, you saw the little post that said it might be a good idea to show up on Tuesday night. You saw it, didn't you? And you were like, what are they going to talk about? Some of you got a hint yesterday when I slipped up, shared a little too much on Power Hours. So those are the perks on being on Power Hours. You might, some stuff sometimes slips out. Little news comes out early. But tonight, what we're going to talk about is we're going to be talking about going all in on your health. So you just learned about structural tension, and you just learned why that's important. And many of you on this call have hit your goal. And then what happened? Because here's the thing I know. I did not plan on a lady in a bikini being on my wall. I mean, that was not planned. But here's what I know. I know that many of you didn't set another goal. You set a goal to hit a number. You hit the number. Some of you went through transition. Come on. Some of you did. But you didn't reset your goal. You didn't decide what the next step in your health was. And so tonight, I'm going to challenge you. The reason we are talking about this in December is because some of you had thought, I'm going to kick some booty and refresh, reset, restart, whatever, re's, all these re's. Someone put releasing the other day, and I was like, you ain't releasing nothing. You're letting it go, and don't run her back. Don't bring her back. Okay, for you men, I know you didn't bring.
I'm sorry. Is this person for real? I mean that genuinely. Like, this person is for real with what she's saying and how she's saying it? Is this a skit? And I mean that seriously. Is this a skit? I I don't know. Okay.
Bring her back. But you women, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we've got to reset a new goal. What is it that you are chasing? Because here's what I know. We're not starting over in January with the crowd. We are leading the crowd. And to lead the crowd, what you do today, you will see the fruit of 30, 60, 90 days from now. How many of you are getting giddy right this moment, realizing 90 days from now, you are going to be blowing this thing up? People are going to be going, what the heck? That girl gave up gingerbread. She gave up, I'm sorry, I keep referring to females. He gave up sugar cookies and fudge and all the things.
The level of infatuation or obsession that these people in Optavia have when it comes to size and weight is beyond alarming. Beyond. I'm going to use myself as an example because I think that it's important to talk about. I was having a conversation with my trainer the other day. We meet up every single week. And we were talking about, my progress, and she's pointing out changes that maybe I'm not seeing. It's very exciting. It's really, really cool. I'm getting to a point. And she tells me, Erin, I'm going to be, and I know she's probably watching this. Hello. I'm going to be really excited if when you do weigh yourself, because I don't typically weigh myself because I'm seeing the changes in my body from lifting and doing cardio and eating what I want. Okay, that being said, she said, I'm going to be real excited if your weight has not changed. Why? Because that means that my body is in body recomposition. So I'm putting muscle on, I'm burning fat, and my weight is not changing, which is a really, really incredible thing because of the changes happening and what it means for my body. Anyways, I weighed myself today. Or was it today? Yeah, today, yesterday. My weight has not changed. We figured out that I've been in body recomposition from not changing how I'm eating, because basically I eat what I want. And there's a reason that I'm bringing that up. My weight has not changed, but my body has changed. I'm dropping body fat, I'm building muscle. And that's a really exciting thing. That's a healthy, in my opinion, outlook on weight. That's a healthy outlook on how your body looks. And one of the coolest things is today, I put this in my Instagram stories. We just had a birthday party this weekend for Mia, my daughter, and she had some friends over. Anyways, there was birthday cake. And today I was a little bit early. I had some time before I had to go pick up my son from school. And I was like, man, I really want to have a piece of cake. And I remember a time where I was probably kind of along the same mindset as this individual is coaching her team, which you should be ashamed of yourself. Giving up these things. not having them. And I'm not talking about like if you are somebody that has diabetes or something like that where you need to manage your blood sugar. Okay. I don't have those. That's why I'm just wanting to talk about this. Anyways, so I had a couple bites of cake, and I remember when I would have not been able to control myself because I was so restrictive. Now I'm able to understand that one, that few bites of cake or a slice of cake or a piece of cake or whatever is not going to impact my progress because I one have repaired my metabolism, and two, my body's in body recomposition, and I'm doing things the proper way with a healthy relationship with food. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think it's really cool that I just think that's really cool. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Okay.
In a time when it's unexpected. See, this is the moment the spotlight is on you. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to go all in on your health? Or are you going to sit back, enjoy your fudge, and then start with everybody else when they were already expecting you to show up? Be rocking the 6-pack, down 10 more pounds. Maybe you're brand new and you're like, holy crud, this Gina girl is a little too intense. I'm really not always intense. I am a lot of fun.
Yeah, it seems like that.
But I am passionate about this topic because what I know is a body in fat burn is a business on fire. I don't know a more passionate person when it comes to this program than when you're following it.
For those of you that don't know, when they say a body and fat burn, they're referring to the 5-in-1, but they're not calling it that. And I wonder why. I wonder why they have to come up with a term other than the 5-in-1 program. Why do they have to call it something different? Oh, so that they can manipulate their people to, I don't know, lose a bunch of more weight when they're a size 4 because then their business will be more successful. Gina, that's gross. And yeah, I have the screenshots.
I don't. And so I'm going to challenge all of you as we go in to this month. I haven't even hit my slides. We are in a world of hurt. Holy moly, I better
Oh
do
my
that.
God, we have
But as
slides.
we go into this December, can I tell you guys right now, this is the most important thing you can do. And don't you worry, those of you who are ultra health, I saw Mandy on here, and Mandy Hudson is chasing ultra health. I am not suggesting, I know Dell Blum, my girlfriend Dell, I'm not suggesting that everybody needs to be on 5-in-1 and in a full fat burn. But what I am suggesting is if you are pursuing ultra health, if you are pursuing optimal health, or you are pursuing your best health right now, then this all-in challenge is for you. Okay? I'm loosely using the word fat burn because some of you need fat burn. Some of you forgot what fat burn felt like. Some of you said, I'm going to lose 10 pounds and then just see how I feel, when you really needed to lose 70.
Oh. What? That's how you coach people? You coach your team members like that? What? Um, Also, did you know that ultra health basically means like a super low BMI, like 19, something along those lines? That's not healthy for everybody.
Whoa, that just came out of my mouth. I apparently am on fire myself. Okay, I'm
Mm,
going to challenge you. Don't sell yourself short. I'm going to give you my example. When I came to this program, I didn't even think I could lose 5 pounds. I have a background in nutrition. I wrote my own nutrition plan.
you have a background in nutrition. Does that mean you have a degree? Does that mean that you are qualified to give this advice? Probably not. Highly doubt you have a degree. Highly doubt you're a dietitian. You probably have a certificate program or something along those lines. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you are aware. I find it hard to believe that somebody that has the education in the degree to back up or will back up Optavia 800 to 1,000 plus calories on the 5-in-1 that she's referring to as fat burn, and telling her people you need to get in fat burn, and then messaging team members and saying you need to lose X number of weight so that your business can be successful, because they think, and I think she's already said it, that the success of your business depends on the size of your waistline. And you're proud of it.
The macros were solid. I was working out. I spent an entire year trying to lose weight, doing everything right, and gained 5 pounds.
What does that mean, doing everything right? You were working out. Were you lifting weights? For you to make this blanket statement, hey, I was doing everything right. I mean, are you going to tell people you tried everything to lose weight and you just couldn't lose weight until you got on this plan? Probably. I'm sure that's what's coming. What did you try? That's a very vague statement. You tried everything. Did you try working with a dietitian? Did you try working with a trainer? What did you try? That to me feels like just a way for you to manipulate your audience, to let them know that they're doing the right thing even if it's hard. Ugh.
The 20 years before that, I had done every diet on the planet because nothing worked for me. When I jumped
Nothing.
on board on this plan, I was excited in my first week because I lost more weight in that first week than I'd lost the majority of my life trying intentionally.
Well, when you're taking in 800 to 1,000 calories, your body is going to break down different things within it to try and function.
I finally found something that worked. But you see, the smallest I had ever been, ooh, you just heard it. The smallest I had ever been was only 30 pounds in. So I decided up here that that was as small as my body went. Oh, that BMI chart, it can't be for real. Not me. No, that's only for like prehistoric days and doctors. That I don't know why they even do that, because that thing's old. And then what happened is I blew past it. I blew past that number. And I said, oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. I need to start transition. Guys, I still have 30 pounds to go. I need to go into transition. This is the smallest.
She was the smallest that she had ever been, blew by the number, and then wanted to lose 30 more pounds. This is so dangerous. If you are in this person's downline, this is not okay. This is not okay at all. She may have been the smallest that she's ever been. I bet she didn't have a lot of energy. I bet she wasn't sleeping well. I bet her moods were all over the place. That's not a quality of life that I think anybody deserves.
I've ever been. I feel so good. Ah, life is good. P.S. That's when I really started ishing the program too. So that structural tension thing. But what happened is one of my clients reached out to me, and she was already pretty fit and she wanted to lose 5 pounds. And I still remember saying to her, you don't need to lose weight. Like, I want to be your size. And she said, well, clearly you don't want to be my size because you're already you're transitioning and you're not even following the program. Ouch. I was like, well, I can't because I have big bones. By the way, I do have big bones. My bones have been weighed. I have scoliosis. They weigh my bones. They are big bones.
This is probably the worst Optavia video I've seen. This person is at the top, and I believe she's, making millions of dollars, and she's talking about size and getting in fat burn and wanting her team to lose however much weight so that they can be successful. So their business is on fire. Apparently, she's the second highest in the company. This is the kind of training they're getting.
P.S. Big bones weigh 6 pounds, small bones weigh 3. Just in case y'all are wondering.
A 3-pound difference? Also, cite your sources.
So I get 3 pounds on the BMI chart. 3. It really hurt my feelings. I was like, oh, the nerve. If anybody really knows me, I really was like, the nerve. Like, that girl thinks she can talk to me that way. She shouldn't even be on plan anyway. She's probably anorexic. So guess what? I had to prove her wrong. My body can't go smaller because I'm
Optivia, are y'all proud of this? This is one of your top leaders. Are y'all proud of this?
stubborn as the next. Anyways, got serious about plan, dropped the 30 pounds, got to a healthy BMI, actually got leaner than a healthy BMI, went to Ultra Health, and have
Ultra Health apparently is 19 or so BMI, is what I'm being told.
stayed here for 10 years. And so I'm here to tell you guys.
And how many times have you been back and forth on the 5 and 1? They talk about not doing yo-yo dieting, but all they do is yo-yo diet. They go on plan, they go off. They go on plan, they go off. This is so dangerous.
It can happen, but people are watching you. Are you all in on you? Are you putting all the chips in on you? Because it doesn't matter what I did. And it doesn't matter what Audrey did. And it doesn't matter what Daniela did. It doesn't matter.
But you just gave an example of somebody that wanted to get on plan and was smaller than you, and out of spite, you decided to get serious and get back into fat burn, or AKA the 5 and 1 plan, where you're taking in 800 to 1,000 calories a day. Out of spite, you did that and you lost 30 more pounds, but you're telling your team not to compare themselves to other people. Are you kidding me right now? And you think this is leadership training? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
But what happens is inside something changes in you when you are all in, when you commit, when you throw yourself over the line. How you operate as a coach changes. Wow, should I finally pull the slides up? It just occurred to me. Get on track, Gina, get on track. I know none of you are surprised. So we're doing this fun challenge, but I want to tell you guys something. We're actually taking the next 5 weeks, and this right here is probably the most important thing you're going to learn. Stay on fire in your health. But we're going to take the next 5 weeks over the month of December, and you're going to hear from some of the very top health coaches in all of Optavia. You may not know that. You guys may not know that some of the very top health coaches in the entire company are in our organization. You just get to hear from them all the time, so you just sometimes forget. They're kind of a big deal. And so over these next 5 weeks,
Are they?
and I can't even pack in all the top health coaches in those 5 weeks, but I'm just going to keep it a little bit of a surprise. You are going to hear from some of the very best.
I wonder if she's talking about Doug and Tia Wood. I wonder if she's talking about Becca and her husband, Kevin. I think his name's Kevin Tinder. I don't remember what their last name is. I wonder if that's who she's talking about. I wonder if she's included on that. Oh God, check in, y'all. Are you guys good? Let me know in the comments.
Look, I told y'all I had some slides. So I want you to put in the chat for me just real quick, what are some of the advantages that you think are going to happen? What are some of the things? Of course, now the chat's not coming up for me. Leave it to Beaver here. Yes, we're paid to look good. We're going to have energy. You're going to prove to yourself you can.
I'm sorry, what? You're paid to look good? You have got to be kidding me.
I love it. You're leading by example, which will light the fire in your clients. Passion, clear mind. We're going to show up as our best self. I'm loving all of these.
Imagine thinking that showing up as your best self was dependent on a number on the scale or a pant size. And then packaging that up to sell to other people, thinking that that's ethical. Imagine. This is disgusting.
Do you notice? Like, none of this is, I have to. This is, I am choosing to be the best version of me, to show up for my, you don't know who you're going to inspire. I love this. Lindy put this in my client or coach support page today about you just don't know who your ripple effect is going to ripple on. You don't know what wave is you are going to, who are your thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, because you made this decision today to go all in on your health. Who is it? You know what? 10 years ago, I didn't know any of you existed. I did not know any of you 10 years ago. But I chose to go all in with me. And when I made that choice, the ripple effect began. So where would you like to see your business in the next 90 days? Because today's pre-clients are watching you. And 30 to 90 days from now, those people are going to become your clients. And more important than that, the clients you have today are watching you. And in the next 90 days, those clients are going to be your senior coaches.
I see. So the clients aren't that important, only if they become coaches, according to her. Oh, saying the quiet parts out loud.
They're watching. They're saying, I want someone to do this with. Will you do this with me? It is worth it, you guys, to go all in. So what do I mean by going all in? Here's just 7 things. Just 7. Because most of you know 7 is one of my favorite numbers, next to 1111. One, I want you to decide, what plan are you going all in on? I'm not here to tell you what plan you need to be on.
But you kind of did, because you said people need to be in fat burn. Fat burn is the 5 and 1. So you can say on your cute little graphic here, decide on your plan and then say, well, I can't tell you what plan to be on, but you just did. And you do in Messenger as well, in private messages.
I am here to tell you that what you put in your mouth matters, and you are a product of the product, and people pay attention. You might not see the pretzel bar, the pretzels, the bars, the gold. One day I was on a Zoom and someone came off on a power hour and I could see the goldfish and I could see the zingers and I could see all the things behind them. And I'm not saying you can't have those things. Look, I got 7 kids.
Yes, you are saying that they can't have those things, and that's why you're saying this. You are not a leader. You are hurting people.
But do you know all of my kids, their snacks are Optavia fuelings? Again, not
You're going to shame goldfish and pretzels, and you're going to feed your children Optivia snacks? You have got to be kidding me. You know why you're saying that? Because you want people to have multiple accounts. You want them to be ordering food under ghost accounts. I guarantee you guys, that's why she's doing this. Because if you have somebody that's a coach and they're ordering it under like a spouse or under their kids' names, guess who gets paid on all of that? She does. You have to ask yourself the motivation behind this. She's not doing this because she wants people to be healthy. She's doing this because if you're going in and you're ordering the product, she's making money. Also, healthy is not dependent on a size or a number on the scale. This is infuriating.
judging. I'm just saying, like, I want to put the best in my babies, just like I want to put the best in me. So decide on your plan. Order your fuelings before the 10th. This is not my model. The company has.
Do you want them to order the fuelings before the 10th so it goes on that week's paycheck? I'm just asking for my friends.
Has asked us as health coaches, can you please put all of your orders in the first, they actually asked the first 5 days. I put till the 10th just because I know some of you ordered at the end of the month and I want to give you a pay period to be able to do that. But can you move all of us moving our orders? My order goes through on the 1st every single month, every month. And by the way, there's 2 of us. There's Adam and I. Our order is for the 2 of us, goes in every single month on the 1st because
do you guys order those under the same account or do you order them under separate accounts? Is Adam a customer or is he also a coach?
the company asked us to do that. And I am so grateful. I have so much gratitude for what this company has done for me, the life that it has helped me create, the vehicle that it has been. If they ask me to do something, I do it. And so my personal order, the food that goes in my mouth, it goes in on the 1st. The third thing I want you to do, step on a scale and snap a picture. Okay, why am I asking you to do that? Accountability.
So that you can message them and say they need to lose 23 more pounds, even though they're a size 4. That's a true story, by the way. She actually did that, allegedly.
Baby. You're going to send that to your coach. You don't need to send me pictures of your scales. Send it to your coach because they're going to help with this accountability. If you're chasing ultra health, I want you to snap a picture of what you're working on.
Don't you guys find it weird that they call all of these things different terms? I find it really odd that they're calling ultra health 19 BMI or below. This is very, very cult-like language, in my opinion. You're controlling people's behavior, you're controlling people's information, their time, their emotions. This is everything out of the bite model in one video. Oh my God.
If it doesn't include, like for me, I am working on body fat percentage. So maybe it's body fat percentage for those of you, and those of you who are chasing ultra health, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody else, just jump on the scale day 1, boom, picture, wherever you're at tomorrow morning, jump on the scale, get it down and start. That's number 4. Each week, I want you to talk to your coach on the phone. Can you make me that commitment? P.S. If you haven't committed to your clients to talk to them on the phone, can you make that commitment? Prove me wrong that talking to your clients is a bad idea. Call them every week for the next 90 days. Watch what happens to your business. You want to know how people go ED, fully integrated business coach, in this?
I'm sorry. Did she just say ED? Why did I think she was talking about an eating disorder? I mean, that's appropriate here with how she's delivering all this.
Next 90 days, they're the ones picking up the phone. I've had a few people try to test me on it. Most of them aren't
Oh,
here anymore, and neither are their clients. They didn't get to their goal.
good. Good. We love that. If you're in Optavia, please get out, whether you're a customer or a coach. Please get out, throw your scale away. You may need to, in my opinion, see a therapist to help you work through some of this. You may need to work with a dietitian to repair your metabolism. Please work with professionals. These people don't know what they're doing. Well, let me backtrack. They know what they're doing. They're manipulating you to think that your success is based on what's on the scale and or your pant size. And that's extremely, I don't even know the word I want to use for that. Disgusting, vile, manipulative, unhealthy, absolutely unhealthy.
So can you talk to your coach? Now I'm going to ask you to honor their time and keep it less than 5 minutes. But just stay in your life book. I should have made that part of this. Stay in your life book, stay in touch with your coach. Share your success twice this month on Facebook publicly. And then we do have a Google form we're going to ask you to fill out. And that Google form is going to allow you to be, that lets us know who's in this challenge.
I feel like she was saying, and that allows us to manipulate you to keep going in this challenge. Oh my God. And didn't it say it's a 5-week challenge? So you have to order 2 months of food for this 5-week challenge. I like how she craftily, is that a word? I don't know, but we're going to use it. She was crafty in how they did this. So you think, oh, I'm just going to order 1 month's food and try it out. And it's a 5-week challenge, meaning you have to have food for that second month. Who gets paid on that? Manipulation with this one, y'all. Whew.
We're going to be dropping love to you guys throughout the month. So who is in this challenge? And so we have that Google form. If you don't know who your global director is, because it does ask who your global director is, would you please make sure to ask your sponsoring coach, the person who brought you in, who's our global director. Okay, are you all in? Are you guys excited? Do you guys understand what this is going to do for your business? I hope you understand. This is going to change everything, because we're going to have thousands of people chasing that health
Thousands.
when the rest of the world is not. But come December 26th, look, if I've been talking for the last 3 weeks about how hot I am, just kidding. That's not what you're going to say. But if you've been talking about how good you're feeling, the energy you're experiencing, you can't believe how amazing you feel, how much weight you're down on the 26th, after they've done something stupid on the 25th. Not everybody celebrates on the 25th. I get it, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. They are going to be ready. Most people, we get the influx almost always the 26th through the 31st. I'm ready, Gina. I'm ready. I've been watching you for 90 billion years and I'm finally ready. I saw you didn't gain your weight back yet. I'm ready now. Okay. All this work that you have been doing. Can I get a shout out to all my power hour peeps, oh my goodness, y'all are committed. Do you know our numbers have not dropped? It's December. I thought for sure the commitment was going to waver. I cannot tell you how proud of all of you I am. You show up daily, you watch the recordings if you can't be on daily. Many of you are doing multiple power hours a day. Why? Because you know what's coming. The wave of health. If you go out to the ocean, clearly I've been spending a little time there. If you go out to the ocean and you watch, not every wave that comes in is even. Have you guys noticed that before in an ocean? Sometimes it'll go out and then it'll come in and it'll just be a little baby. Then it'll go out and you're like, oh, that one looks fun. No, maybe I think I'll wait a little bit longer. This is why the surfer girl is here.
But you made sure to point out that she's in a bikini earlier. You know, there's not many videos. I know I make a lot of facial expressions. There's not many videos where you're going to see me staring at it just in absolute disgust like this video. I know I said it earlier, but I think this probably is the worst video I've ever seen, and I've watched a lot. Some I have featured on my channel, some I have not because they were so atrocious. This is probably the worst.
And then there's like this swell, and the way that the water comes into the sand is very different right before the big wave. And that's what December is. It's that silence before the huge wave.
This is her just trying to keep people, hey, you know, you got a little wave, you're in a hard time in your business, just keep going, the big wave is on the other side of this. This is just her trying to manipulate people to stick around until January, when people have New Year's resolutions and, you know, people are wanting to work on their fitness, which is one of the most popular uh New Year's resolutions, which I'm not a fan of, just in case you guys were wondering, because I think that that allows people to be manipulated, just like what she's doing here. She's just trying to dangle the carrot of hope so people stick around. Listen, you got a little wave here, or the water is a little bit calm, but I'm telling you, there's a wave coming. Just keep showing up. Just keep being a product of the product. Yeah, Gina, I see you.
It's that silence before that large barrel. And so, can I encourage you guys, stay the course, get so laser focused on your own personal health, get feeling so good that you have mental clarity, that you have energy, that you are ready. You're ready. You have the energy to handle the influx because it's coming. But it does take getting ready. It does take stepping into the ocean. It does saying, you know what? I'm scared of being at a healthy BMI. That freaks me out. Do you know how scary it is to tell people you're going to have an 8-pack? Do you know mostly that's genetically, people with 8-packs it's genetically there.
So you're coaching people. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right, Gina. You're coaching people to follow a plan to get an 8-pack, like you just said, when you know genetically there are however many people, because I haven't researched that to give you a number, but you know that there are people that are not going to ever get that. And you're coaching them like you can help them get that. I cannot believe any of this is coming out of her mouth.
I told you I'm stubborn. Forget genetics. Forget the fact my mom doesn't have an 8-pack. Neither does my dad. Hey, P.S., I'm so proud of my daddy. Most of you know it's been a long, long walk for him to even get on board. Down 65 pounds. He's losing his keg.
And what happens when he gets off plan? He's going to gain all that back and then some. And then you're going to coach him to get back on plan, which is the 5-in-1. And it's not going to be as effective. So he's going to stop. He's going to gain even more weight. You're going to coach him to get back on plan. It's going to be even less effective. And then he's going to stop and he's going to gain even more weight. And then he's going to be, in my opinion, probably in a real health crisis, or let me say it better, could potentially be in a real health crisis. Also, you can make some money. You can't tell me she doesn't have a long list of customers, or clients, as she calls them, that have been on this 5-in-1 plan, got off, got back on, got off, and gained weight and absolutely trashed their metabolism. You cannot tell me. And by the way, if you're one of those clients of hers that's no longer a client, I would love to hear your story. I don't have to share it. I just have some questions. So you can message me on Instagram. You can email me. All of that information is in the video description. I just need y'all to know that you're not alone and you're not a failure. And the size of your pants does not determine how successful you are. You're not alone. That's what I need y'all to know.
Maybe he will get an 8-pack. You never know. But here's the thing. I'm just super proud of him. By the way, it took 10 years. 10 years of my consistency, 10 years of my kids being consistent in their health, my husband being consistent in his. Who do you love the most? What if it takes 10 years? So what? You keep showing up. It's worth it. It's worth it. My mom's down almost 30. I'm so proud of them. And it's taken all this time. But it's worth it because they're watching. Your little people, they're watching you. Some of you saw Adam put a post up today, Yuri, on the treadmill. Hilarious. Okay, even our little micro littles are watching us. Makes a difference. So here's my question for you in the chat. Who's all in? Who's all in? Are you? Is this your season? Are you ready? Look at it blow up. I love it. Well, guys, I'm so appreciative of you hopping on. We will have that Google form at the top of your coach support pages, so you can commit through that form, or you can wait towards the end of the month and then fill it out. But I'm here to tell you, just commit. And we'll know you're committed because you're following the model, you're ordering under your own name. I even put the number of boxes you would need. So in
Well, now that's a weird thing to say. You're ordering under your own name. Why would you need to specify that unless there's, ghost accounts, alternative accounts, if you will? Doesn't that go against policies? I'm pretty sure it does. But I guarantee you, they all have one.
case some of you are on like ultra health and you're not sure which how much you need, or maybe you are on the 5-in-1 and you weren't sure how many boxes you'd need for the entire month. I put it all there, so we'll be able to tell that you're all in. So, all right, guys, have an awesome week. We will see you guys on Power Hour tomorrow. Bye-bye.
That was the worst thing that I have ever watched. That was the most culty thing I have ever watched. Oh my God. If you are in Optavia, please get out. If you are a customer, please cancel your orders. Please get away from this company. Please seek professional help. The stories that I have shared on my channel and the stories that have been shared with me privately that will remain private until I'm told that I can share are absolutely vile. I think this is probably one of the worst MLM companies. You guys already know how I feel about MLM companies, especially the health and wellness ones. But this one, the way that they manipulate people, the way that they weave spiritual manipulation, the way that they attack people's integrity, their character, the phrases that they use, the way they reword things. And it's all to get people to look a certain way, to be a certain size. Also, do I want to say that? Pay attention to scars. Ask some questions. If there is significant weight loss by some of these leaders, maybe there are some other things that they are using. I'm not stating that as a fact, it's just a question. Just a, hmm, you know? And that's fraud, by the way. That's false advertising. That's fraud. Also unethical. Yeah. So there's that. Please get away from Optavia. Please do not join this company. Do not become a customer. What they are doing is horrendous. And it's pissing off a lot of Christians. Let me just tell you. Because using spirituality to manipulate people, to stay in a company, to join a company, to get back on plan, those types of things, just to make money, that's really foul. Yeah. I don't think Jesus would be real impressed with that at all. But hey, oh, this was terrible. I hope you guys are okay. Yeah, I hope y'all are okay. I appreciate you guys watching. I don't want to say if you like the video, but do all the YouTubey things. Check to see if you're subscribed. Uh, yikes. Also, don't join an MLM, especially this one. If you have a story to share with me, you can email me. My email is listed in the video description. If you want to message me on Instagram, I keep everybody anonymous. Unless you tell me otherwise, I'll share your story if you want me to, but the majority of people, especially with this company, want to remain anonymous because of the atrocities, in my opinion, that this company and the people in it have committed and continue to commit. Again, just my opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching all the way through. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.